Jim Ryan.
Welcome to the PlayStation Showcase.
Let's talk about the PS5 for a bit. It's a beautiful console, but it seems Sony is turning into Apple right now. How? Well, the concept of the PS5 is pretty much form over function. First of all, the console still corrupts its data if you leave it on rest mode for too long. Also, recently the console was finally able to add more storage. Unfortunately, you have to take off the plates, then unscrew the SSD slot, put in the heatsink along with the SSD. On the Xbox Series X and S, you just plug in the SSD and that's it. Sony definitely over-engineered this console. Oh yes, a Star Wars game that isn't being made by EA? Let's go! Definitely gotta show some love to that. Meh, this looks cool and all, not interested. I'm sure you guys are. I mean, this is something new. I give credit where credit is due. Square Enix. Man, this game looks amazing. I mean, look at this. This generation of gaming is something I didn't think we were going to see, at least not now. Starting next year, we'll be getting some incredible games. That much I can say.
Been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable. Hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Listen, at this point, I don't know anyone that is hyped for this game. Apparently, it even has a new name. Rainbow Six Extraction. I lost all faith in Ubisoft. If this game turns out to be good, it's pretty much guaranteed that Ubisoft will trash it later on. Look at Siege. How about For Honor? What they did to that game is an embarrassment. Ubisoft is an absolute money-hungry joke. Look, I may be the only one hyped for this remaster, but Alan Wake was a masterpiece in the 2010 era. The only thing is that it left off with a cliffhanger and never got a sequel. Apparently, Alan Wake 2 is being developed, which I hope is true. But in reality, I will be sending this game once again. I mean, from the way I look at things, if I don't like my work, how can I expect others to like my work? This time, you guys will get a much better quality video. Why is Sony making it look like these games are PlayStation exclusive? This may be a PlayStation event, but at least Microsoft showed all platforms when announcing a game. Rockstar, you guys can't be serious. You have been advertising this game since 2013. That's 8 years. I get there's money to be made, but at the very least, do something different. Add more things. This new update is exclusive for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. The opportunities you have are massive. Expand the map size. Add more vehicles, which I'm sure you will, but at least you can do much more with these vehicles. All we see is faster loading. That's literally the only thing. I can imagine higher frames. But honestly, I thought you guys were going to overhaul the game and really make GTA 5 brand new. I never expected Rockstar to be a greedy, lazy cash grab money scam. $100 for 8 million bucks for in-game currency? $100? That's barely enough for a yacht. You guys need to upgrade that 8 million to at least 15 million. I never bought these shark cards, and honestly, I never will. I don't see why anyone would, but people keep buying them. Also, let's talk about these loading speeds. Using SSD, you'll be able to load faster than any hard drive. Advertising faster loading is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. You don't even have to have the new update to have faster loading speed. If you don't believe me, look. I don't know who's excited about this update. It's literally the same thing. A few enhancements, but that's pretty much it. I was thinking it's something worth the wait, but for some reason we have to wait until next year. I'm seriously trying to research what it could possibly be that's taking so long. If you guys want me to resend this game when the update is out, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do so. But the fact that we're just getting the same thing is a spit to the face for us fans. Here we have another title that I'll be patiently waiting for. I have no idea what's happening here, but it looks amazing. So Square Enix is making another Marvel game, and I don't know how I feel about this. Honestly, the last Marvel game, Marvel's Avengers, was probably the saddest garbage I've ever seen. To be honest, messing up an Avengers game like that was probably unforgivable. I have no hopes for this one. Just leave the Marvel games to Insomniac.
Suffering, all grief will end. Oh. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
What was the point of that? I guess Star-Lord's supposed to be a comedic character, but that just wasn't funny. Listen, I'm not a big fan of Battle Royale type of games, but this looks amazing on a whole new level. Who would have thought a vampire hunting spree game could have looked so good? So apparently we have this game coming out this fall. It strongly reminds me of Control from Remedy. November is right around the corner. We have no gameplay of this. I tried looking up videos, but nothing. It doesn't look too good. So we're getting Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy come to PS5 and PC. That's great if I'm being honest with you, but is it necessary? The game already looks fantastic and it came out 5 years ago. This isn't a sin. The fact that we're getting this in its best form is great, but the extra work just isn't needed since it could be ported to PC and PS5 and get a frame update. Insomniac, what are you guys trying to do? Announcing Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 at the same time is just cruel. How many people almost had a heart attack from this? Expect this in 2024. My goodness, look at this thing. The reflection, the lighting, the realism of this smoke. Already this game is going to look amazing. I'm so glad this game isn't being worked on for the PS4. It would have held the game back so much.
One who could push me. One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment.
Excuse me? This man is fighting 2 Spider-Mans and he's disappointed? I don't know anything about Kraven, but how strong is he? Maybe you guys know and tell me in the comments below. Venom's design is ridiculously crazy. What is Peter and Miles going to do with this one? 2023 is so close, but yet so far away. Last but definitely not least, we have God of War. This is something so many fans have been waiting for and they're getting it. Am I excited for this? Yeah, somewhat. If it was just Kratos, then of course. But Atreus is in the game too, which of course he would be. I can't stand it, but nonetheless, the fans are getting something great.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am.
And this is why I don't like him. He complains and complains and complains. That's all he did in the last one. Now he's a teenager and he'll be worse. Great.
Just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands?
We need to talk about the crybabies in this game. One, people are upset about the reuse of animations. The animations in this 2018 God of War ported here, and who cares? You know how much work goes into these games so you can enjoy and you're going to complain about reused animations? If so, you need to do something else in life. Also, let's talk about Thor. If Thor being big and fat upsets you, I have news for you. The MCU Thor is not how Thor's supposed to look like. He's fat, he drinks gallons and gallons of beer, and he has a belly of a beast. If you didn't know, Thor ate a whole cow by himself. Sorry to disappoint you, but this Thor is the most accurate design for Thor.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person? In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Tyr!
us.
I'm going to make a prediction. Tyr is definitely going to betray Kratos. I may be wrong, but this guy is just too damn big.